Can you relate in that seek of the thrill and the adrenaline rush, or is it all about the sport, the team, the camaraderie for you?
No, I mean this is why extreme sports are so exhilarating and also so addictive at the same time is because I mean it's you're never gonna stop pushing your limit, and your limit is just gonna keep moving as you progress, and it just you find out pretty quick, you know, if you push it too far. Because I mean, like everyone looks at like our sport and go like, oh, that's so crazy, and it doesn't really seem that crazy to me because I've done a lot of the work that reduces the risk of the sport through practice. But it just like we always say in our sport, it's like anyone can generate speed on this track, right? It's a track of ice. Like anyone can generate speed. It's the guy that can control his speed who's going to win the race. And learning how to control that speed is just constantly being able to like push your limit and stuff like that. And and for me, like the crazier that they can make the track, the better. It's because like like if my life is in danger, that's when I'm having the most fun. And yeah, when you get when you start competing with these guys and the best in the world, this is the kind of level that you want it at too. You want it kind of to a point where it's really going to um, separate the guys. Because if you have an easier track and stuff like that, I don't know, it's just not as exhilarating, and it also kind of levels the playing field for like all of the guys. But but yeah, we've definitely had some tracks where like I've even seen like some of the veterans and some of the best guys on tour shaking. One of them in particular was in Marseille, France, and we were all. I remember when we got there. There's basically two features on the track that everyone was like, "Yo, like what the fuck," and like, and like I don't know if they didn't calculate the like the guy who built it didn't calculate it right or something like that. But like, all right, the first feature was the drop right off of the starting gate, and like everyone rolled up and is like there's like literally it was a drop that was so steep and it didn't have much of a, and then we were right into like a step up, and it was just like the drop was like so steep going down that everyone was like there's no way in hell that we're going to be able to transition off this without breaking our ankles or our neck. So they're like all right, well, we're going to just send down one of the guys to go down on it to do a test run. And like like all everyone that's competing is like watching like this one guy suit up, and then he gets up there, drops in, and I think he ended up like breaking his ankle like off the first drop. And
Nope, we're not doing
they're
that one.
yeah, so they're like, oh shit, like now we have to do something. Like the race is in supposed to be in like like 20 hours, and so they ended up having to get all this artificial ice, and they patched up. They basically got rid of this and dropped completely and patched it up, so it was like not that. So it went from ice to this artificial ice to ice, so that they had to fix this one because it was literally impossible to like for us to have a race on this. And then the second feature later down that track was the one we ended up like nicknaming the Widowmaker, because it was the biggest drop like anyone has ever taken, especially on ice skates. And like literally like when you got to by the time you got to, if you made it to the bottom of the drop, if you didn't fall, you could the force and the G's like you could feel in your legs like so much. It was like you could just see like people's like knees, like the people were getting we were saying everyone's getting the cheese knees at the bottom of this thing because they were just like because they just like wouldn't be able to handle it and just would just collapse. And so like guys, some got there's some people that were sliding down on their butts. Some guys are sliding down just like on their bellies because they were so scared to take this drop. And they ended up putting like an S turn right before it to slow all the guys down so that during the race they didn't have to take it full speed because people were just getting destroyed. I mean, there was medics standing by, people getting carried off in wheelchairs. And like I remember, I saw one of my buddies like face after he took the run. He was just white in the face, and this guy got pushed. I mean, pretty much pushed to his limit. He was like, I'm done, dude. I'm done with. I'm not racing anymore. He's like white in the face, but his teammate ended up talking him back into racing, and I think he's glad he did. But like, yeah, just like there's moments like that where you just kind of realize that. This sport is a lot of fun, and part of the fun is that of this element that it's dangerous and it's fast and it's exhilarating, and I think that's why it's also so addictive for everyone that does it.